Morning, welcome back everyone. We are starting it off with a follow-up video on Solana because there are some things I would like to bring to your attention. Please, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, press the bell button for notifications so you get these updates as they come out. If you haven't already and you would like to join our Discord server and trade with me live or talk to me any time of the day, feel free to join. The link to the Discord server is in the description of the video below, alongside all the other affiliate services like our MEXC link that helps us grow. So thank you so much if you guys are using it. I really do appreciate it. Aside from that, guys, we are looking back at this Solana video. We've done one in the past. I'm just going to do a quick naked TA, upside, downside. Here's your inverse head and shoulder accumulation, Wyckoff accumulation phase. Once we broke the neckline right here, this wick, you can see left just another basically Wyckoff inverse head and shoulder accumulation phase, and then you got markup, right? So we got markup. Here is our last resistance. We had a little fight here. We won, or the bulls won, got new upside. Here was our next level. Well, this was the next level resistance right here. This is where you actually found your resistance. And then after that, the next level was over here. You did reject from this bearish order block and you got this bull flag kind of consolidation. I don't know if you can see it, but right here, you can put a trend line on the top, you can put a trend line on the bottom, and you're making a nice little triangle bull flag consolidation, chopping, but equal lows, lower highs, equal lows, coming into support, and then either you're going to break out or you're going to break down, right? Now, what is this formation on the top? This is Wyckoff inverse head and shoulder distribution. This is this is a head and shoulder distribution. This is an inverse head and shoulder Wyckoff accumulation. What do I mean by that? If you click right here and you do invert scale, you can see now this is the inverse head and shoulder accumulation, and this is the head and shoulder distribution. Accumulation, distribution, accumulation, distribution, distribution. This is an inverted chart. So let's go back to the normal stuff. Sometimes you can do that to remove your bias of, oh, are we going up or down? So back to this, distribution, accumulation, markup, distribution phase one, distribution, much larger head and shoulder. You can see 1 peak, 2 peak, 3 peak, 4 peak, all in a distributive manner. Now I'm going to turn on the TA from the last video. This is what we were looking at. I know there's a lot of lines on this chart. I know it's going to be like, what the heck is going on? Main thing I want you to understand is this retail trend line that I was saying that, hey, if we break this trend line, you will get downside to test into support. We had that happen. If you can see, we broke the trend line. Let me try to zoom in over here. We broke the trend line over here at this 160 level, and we came and tested back into this bullish channel order block, which is where the previous lows were in this bull flag. Let me do this real quick. In this bull flag consolidation formation, kind of very similar to what we're doing right here, but this one is angled in this fashion. Does that make sense? That's the only difference, is that this one had higher lows, this one has equal lows, meaning this could be your left shoulder, this could be your head, and now we are doing a dead cat bounce into the exact levels that we said, hey, this is where you need to be aware of, 158 to 160, okay? If this, you cannot open and close a weekly candle above, so this week, if we cannot get a weekly open and close above by Friday, and next week open above 160, this is where your next level of possible resistance is. This is the same thing I showed you guys on the Ripple video yesterday. It's kind of time to be a smart trader and take a little bit of profit. If you don't take profit and this does reverse back underneath 138, the next level, okay, all this liquidity here is done, right? So the next level of rejection from here, if you lose 138 one more time, will be all the way back down over here around 108. Now, are you ready for price to go to 108 from 160? Are you ready for that? If not, This is why you're watching this video. Prepare, plan, do whatever you need to do to manage your margin, but that is a very, very logical and possible trade. I'm deleting all these doodles, so only the people who watch the videos will get to understand what those doodles are. And next time we will just keep what we're looking at. Keep in mind my warning, 136. You lose 136, the next level I would be trying to attack for a long will be 108. I will not try to do this wick hunting in the middle of 120 anymore. That liquidity, whoever basically got stopped out is basically the reason we had this little upside push. Now these shorts that piled here and piled here, are they going to make a third high here for this triangle that I showed you? I mean, you don't even need me to give you my bias. Just do this. You don't need too much thinking when you can just take a little channel, incorporate it into the price action. Now you can see that this is what's going on. If you reject here, right, the next logical thing is midline of the channel. Look where this coincides now. If this rejects at this top, okay, you're looking for a rejection right into the two channels, basically. I mean, this is where all the liquidity is at, right? So coming back into this $118, $120 level after rejecting once, twice, 3 times to gather as much liquidity as you can from all these people who think they're safe and probably took over leveraged longs. If you sweep the liquidity over here and come to 108, now you have all the gas and fuel to break above, find support, and continue into the target of 226 and stuff with approval of ETF and etc., etc., etc. So the narrative will get supported with one last test of support of 108, 109 area and continue it. This only is possible if you lose 136. If you don't lose this 136, 138 level, you will make a higher low and you will continue the uptrend in this squeezing triangle fashion, and you will break out even before coming into 108. You will put in a higher low at 136 because it's a bull run. This is bull run continuation. All the over leveraged longs will get shaken out in the move to the golden pocket. And then when we go to markup, Wyckoff markup over here to 120, whatnot, when they're taking profit, all the other shorts that were in this consolidation all get pushed out, right? The second you get back above this little retail trend line, then you know that, hey, it's time to be less bearish of shorts. I will even give you, you don't even need to wait to 190, okay? That's like, that's a lot of damage to take a short at 160 and to go to 190. $20 on an asset like Solana, that's a big, you're going to get liquidated. Any kind of high leverage, you're going to get liquidated. That's like 20% move, guys. So you can't even use more than 5x leverage, and you would get liquidated. Anything more than 5x leverage, okay? So be aware of that. Don't use more than 5x leverage. And one other thing is that this right here is your bearish order block. You can't even look at anything bullish until you can overcome this triangle of death. This right here is where the shorters added after they confirmed that this was a true short. So they added here. Now they're deciding, are we going to add here for the third drive of upside that failed for the liquidity grab down? You know, your 3 tops and then you get that liquidity flush. I'm saying 108. There's nothing stopping you to go to 77. Like, it's very, 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 very TA-wise possible to come to these levels if the holders give up and ETF gets denied and stuff like that. You know, so just be aware that the possibility of downside is there, but right now you are setting up a bullish triangle above the golden pocket. As long as that bullish triangle holds above the golden pocket, you have opportunity for that upside grab of 226 and whatnot. But the reason why I made the video, if you're smart and you took the long, like I said earlier, at like the 130 area, you should be taking some profit here. I don't care if it goes to 225,000. I don't care. I really don't give a poops. As a trader, you know that this is a level of resistance. If you don't take profit here, expecting it to break out, you're gonna become a losing trader in the long term because of the fact that you don't know how to actually book profits. You're just one of those people who take a long and just expect it to go to the moon, and you're just gonna hold and DCA till death until then. And that's exactly why the market loves taking your money. And this is why I'm showing you these videos. I'm giving you the exact plan the market maker's probably contemplating, and you can understand like their goal is to take some money, right? Look at the volume here. Here's your value area high, meaning this is the most expensive price you can buy a long at. Why wouldn't you short at that same level? Here's your point of control. This is what fair price is at 145. Here's your value area low. This is the best discount price for you to get it at 125. Why would you buy long here? Why wouldn't you take profit here if you took longs from 145? If you took it from down here, why wouldn't you take some profit? If you don't take profit, you better move your stop loss up. That's like the least of my requirements as like a logical trader. If you're long and you're in good profit, why aren't you hedging a short with a stop loss above the resistance level? Why aren't you doing more to increase your P&L by managing your trade if you're trying to do this for a living? Where is your work being done for you to say you want to do this for a living and make income other than just hitting long and DCAing to death? Are you ever shorting? Do you understand that shorting is the most profitable way to make money in this market? It's not longing, it's shorting. So yeah, that's all I want to say about Solana. Another word of warning, I'm going to say it again like I said yesterday. This has me extremely concerned. Dixie under 104, something is going on. You guys are probably not aware. If you don't understand what I'm saying, why the heck is NVIDIA selling off, which is what I warned about? NVIDIA, Tesla, tech stocks, all of them are probably going to see a 10% correction, if not more. The index itself, SPY, should see a 10% correction, if not more, until September, due to the fact that we had 36 all-time highs. It's time for a little bit of profit taking and Nancy Pelosi to close those calls because she made more money than 10 years of serving as House in that one trade that she did this year. So please be aware that if I don't even know how to explain it to you guys, this dollar being strong is not good for USA, okay? Domestic goods won't be able to be sold if there's a strong dollar, okay? We will buy cheaper stuff from China than American-made goods if dollar is too strong. Is dollar gonna put in the support at 103 this week and next week we start going up? If so, that means that inverse relationship wise, if Dixie goes up, we are putting in a local top of Bitcoin and ETH and tech right now. And NVIDIA is the only thing right now that's pulling back. I mean, NVIDIA was also the leader. So just be aware that there's stuff going on. Here's your monthly, and you have almost a bearish engulfing on monthly. So if this closes like this month, next month, NVIDIA coming down to 100, 92 where I want to buy it, it's extremely possible and logical. Only people who are not looking and thinking about this kind of stuff are people who are not real traders. They're lotto ticket investors. They're dreamers, hopers. They're working their salary job and investing into the market thinking they're going to be able to hit a lotto ticket and have the money to tell their boss F you and walk out kind of situation. And if they think money comes that quick, I can promise you 1,000,000% money will also leave their hands just as quick, if not quicker. Then they have the addiction of making that quick money and they will throw even more money to try to repeat that success and dig themselves in a bigger hole like a gambling addict. Okay, this is what trading is. This is the lure of trading, the addiction of trading, the adrenaline, the excitement. Losing is just as much engagement in your like hormones and adrenaline as winning. Actually, you won't remember your winners as much as you will remember your losers. I'll say that much. People have goldfish memory in these markets. You won't even remember what happened last year. If you go back test what happened in July to August last year or the last 5 years, if you go back test, you can see what we are signing up for. Go back to uh, when we first had a rate cut. Okay, go back to your charts and look at when the Fed cut the rate cut for the first time. What happened for that year, and then what happened the year after? Okay, because everyone's like, oh, when the Fed cuts rates, markets are going to tank. Blah 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 blah. You are mistaken, my friend. So aside from that, guys, I hope you had a great time watching this video. I shouldn't have showed you an video and stuff like that, but just want to let you know why people are taking profits, why I said XRP, why I said Solana. I mean, I'm short on ETH. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Oh, here's XRP, right? So yesterday, this thing was at 62, 63. Who took profit? If you didn't take profit and you see this much of a sell-off, right? On let me go to 4 hour, right? Look at my chart. I gave you guys the exact top yesterday. All you stubborn fools looking for higher, this is what's going to happen to you. Every time, this is going to happen. Now, it's coming into this previous support order block right here, right? These wicks to the top, this is where it's coming to find support over here, like 56, 57 cents. This is the middle of freaking nowhere to me. I have no reason to touch this asset right here. Daily bearish engulfing. So you know there's probably going to be continuation, probably all the way down into this like 52 cent area. And then 52 cent, you're going to try to not make it head and shoulder here for deeper dive. So this should be a slap in your freaking face for all you dreamers and believers. If XRP is showing you this, you better be ready for this in Solana. Even though Solana and Ethereum have this ETF hype going on, the real money traders, they don't care about news and your freaking FOMO and FUD nonsense. We are technical traders. We are letting our robots trade for us off of technicals, not emotion. So technical wise, you should be taking profit here yesterday. Feel free to go watch my video yesterday on XRP. And today, if you are a Solana investor and you are watching this video on Solana, don't let that repeat to you again here. Okay? Same situation. Yes, you could go a little bit higher to $69, $70. I'm not saying sell everything here at $60, but I'm saying 10, 20% profit, you better take it. If you get another 10, 20%, you better take it. Over here, more than half your position better be closed because you will be able to re-long the test of support here at 70 and then ride 171. You can ride 171 once confirmed all the way up to 235. All this BS is MIDAR air. I don't even trade this. Only reason I'm looking at these fib levels is to know where the top is, where the bottom is going to be, aka 108. So I know that if it comes to this level, I can long with no hesitation. And then I know that, hey, if it comes back to 161, I got to take profit. If it comes back to here, 171, I know I got to take profit. If it comes back to 191, I know I got to take profit. This ladder is to take profit on the long scale. This over here, if you took the short, these are the levels to take profit on your shorts. Okay? Cool. Sorry for the aggressive talk, but I just want everyone to not lose money in this market and not rage quit. I do want crypto to go up long term because I am an investor, but more and more, I mean, I've been in the bull cycle like 3-4 times now. More and more I'm becoming more of a trader as opposed to an investor, and I'm just using crypto as like a vehicle to take as much money out of the market as possible. And that's it. It's so sad that it's turning into that because I've been in Bitcoin since Bitcoin was at 1200. Okay, that's when I first bought my 30 Bitcoin, was when gold was 1200 an ounce and Bitcoin was 1200, and this was 8 plus years ago. So to see at the levels it's at, yes, it's great. But as a trader, if you're getting in and out of the market, you're never gonna get the long-term gains. So if you're a long-term Solana believer and investor, this little chop shouldn't really matter to you. You should be considering the long term, and that'll be the last thing I'll leave you with. I'm a trader, so I'm in my ranges and stuff. I don't care about long term because I don't know if I'm going to live tomorrow if anything happens, right? War, whatever, COVID, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I'm living in the moment kind of situation. If you are an investor, okay, and you look at this on a larger time frame, and this was your start, this was your top, and this was your bottom. Your new top is, yes, a lower high, but this whole thing can be a triangle consolidation. And once you find support here at like 88, I think that's where I was showing you on Fibs. Let me try this on real quick. $70, $68. First it's 102, and then it's like 68, whatever. If you can hold those levels of support, what that will mean is that this will be the new support base, and then ETF and all that stuff, you can look for those expansions. Do I have a target up there? Yeah, so I have the target here. So this, say everything plays out for the bulls in the manner that we are expecting, and we get to 235 and then actually claim 267. What that means is now you're in price discovery, right? Once you get above 267 over here, the previous high, you're in price discovery. And price discovery will actually impulse us in like standard deviation waves. And what I next would be looking for is this next three red lines. And we will find some kind of consolidational pattern form in these 315 to 388. Then will come 423 to 496. So as we start impulsing up, you're gonna get, larger and larger. I'm not saying this is going down or anything. I'm just saying you have to take profit and wait for your opportunity to relong if it comes. If it keeps going up, then obviously don't close your whole position out. But as a trader, you take some profit, move your stop loss off into profit. If there's a random wick to death, you're not getting caught. If there's a hack or anything, nothing's gonna affect you because your stop is in profit. You've collected profit. It's a free trade for you to re-enter along for upside continuation. If upside continuation does come in this W rounding bottom fashion that I've charted out for you guys, after you get above this 260, 270 level, the moon is possible. It all depends on the investors. Are you gonna buy and hold this coin? Is this a limited supply coin, or are they just printing to infinity? So I do like Solana. It's one of the better coins compared to Atom Network because I'm invested in Solana and Atom. Solana has no staking bounding period, which I really, really like. So if I stake it on one of the networks, I'm making my dividend and I can unstake it right away if I'm fearful, and I can sell it right away. Atom has a 21-day binding period. Atom is also like $10 a share. Solana is like $160 a share. So you do have those discrepancies of market cap. So keep that in mind as well if you're going to invest. I have no negative things to say about Solana. Solana was fantastic to use when Ethereum was over congested and clogged. The transactions and the fees, everything in Solana was fantastic. The Solana wallet Phantom is very easy and great to operate and use. Yeah, this is a good long-term investment. ETF-wise, I do think we're going to get upside long-term. I just waiting for this accumulation pattern to play out. I gave you my thoughts in TA. Yes, this retail trend line that I had is really, really useless. I'm just going to delete it this time. It was just for you to know that, hey, downside could come. And when I made this line, we were above the line. So we were around like 162, 171. It was this rejection that I was, hey, if this line breaks, we're going to have a measure move to the downside. It's going to play out a head and shoulder liquidity grab all the way down here. That's literally what we had. And, people who longed here, they took profit, good for them, blah, blah, blah. I also was, I took a long on Solana. I forgot from where because it was a while ago. But if I was if I was talking to my sister or my mother, any of my best friends that are trading, my honest opinion would be you got to take some profit here. You have to be patient for that roll around, and then you can go back. Your monthly, I do not pay for TradingView, so sorry guys. Your monthly is giving you a possibility of upside continuation. It all depends on how this month closed. Weekly is giving you upside continuation signal as well. It's only the shorter time frames such as daily that gave you a bearish engulf. Today, if we can't close above 160, you will see the downside start playing into tomorrow, into the end of the week. Okay, so just be aware of that moving forward. That's all I have for you guys for today. This video was way longer than I expected. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below, guys. Aside from that, please like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. Share this video with other people who have like-minded interests. I greatly appreciate that. And if you are interested in trading with me live, please feel free to join my Discord server in the description of the video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow, that helps me put out these videos for you guys to make that money. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.